Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Spartans offense will get the first swing today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off target and incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tailback with another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Give it to the back again. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain, but now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Can you say methodical? Marathon marchers are just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it over the last 8 or 10 years.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Spartans are going to cash in this red zone trip. Send the back in motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Spartans come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Finding some room at the 25. Enough for the first, but still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up. try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Testing the right side here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the Spartans are on the move here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Handoff in a single back formation. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Sometimes analysts get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fights through the tackler. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, oh, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll run it to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And now the running back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. A good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Ward. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out. They'll set the offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They call the counter play here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Running back with the football. Breaking free at midfield. Nobody can bring him down. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The back's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches. Lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Spartans pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
And they get him down after the completion. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That's a first down on the offense. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Michigan State, 28. Ohio State, 9. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Powering through. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Trucks through the defender. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handed off for a draw. Fighting off the defender. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That ball snagged for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First down here for this offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And they pick up the first on the ground. Powering right past the defender. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Spartans line up on first and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Spartans are in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Sparty. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Ohio State, 16. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15th. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to pass here on second down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And this whole crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the